What is now the recourse of the MCI after this latest court resolution, Mr. Consungi?
I think we filed a motion for reconsideration.
How can you file a motion for reconsideration?
on
This is
January
already
18.
the answer of the first motion for reconsideration. And you cannot file a second motion for reconsideration before the court.
Our lawyers believe that it is not a second motion for reconsideration because the second decision is different from the first one.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not. I cannot judge that, sir. I'm not a lawyer.
I think this is the answer for your first motion for reconsideration. And by law, and you're a lawyer, I am not, you cannot file an additional second motion for reconsideration in all courts for that matter.
Your Honor, we believe that this is a new decision because it clearly overturned its previous resolution. So, as a recourse, we filed an MR motion for reconsideration last January 17, Your Honor, in the Supreme Court.
But all right, assuming that you filed again this motion for reconsideration, and based on the Supreme Court ruling that you have lost the case, what is your next recourse?
Well,
Assuming the Supreme Court again will deny your motion for reconsideration, what is your course of action? Next course of action?
Your Honor, since if that will happen, Your Honor, kung sakali man po na kung dininayed po ng Supreme Court yung aming second motion for consideration, our recourse of action is to, of course, sinabi naman po dyan sa resolution na the property belongs to the what you call this, the workers. So we have settled already with the workers.
You have settled already with the workers?
Yes, Your Honor.
How did you settle with the workers?
We went to the Office of the Labor Arbiter, Your Honor, and then we...
When?
September, Your Honor. September 24. As we have mentioned it already, Your Honor, in the previous hearing, we filed it on October 19, 2023, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll just go back to my previous question during the last hearing. You were too presumptuous, all right? I mentioned that word, presumptuous, because the case was still pending before the Supreme Court, and you know that the land is being disputed, correct?
Yes.
And I was asking you, why did you sell this land, itong mga units, habang pending pa yung kaso sa Korte Suprema? Now that the Supreme Court has decided on it, that this entire property belongs to the workers, what now are you going to do with the unit owners? How are you going to settle with the unit owners?
Of course, Your Honor.
We'll make them whole, sir. Either we return their money or replace the units if we get an adverse decision from the Supreme Court.
Have you talked to them?
No, sir.
Didn't they know before you sold the property? Didn't they know that this land is being disputed?
The property was sold way before this issue came. The decision of the Supreme Court is 2023.
Yes.
We developed it 2015. Nabenta na namin yan bago lumabas yung Supreme Court decision. Po.
Mr. Chair? Yeah, Senator.
Very clear to me na talagang mahilig gumamit ng delaying tactics itong DMCI. In fact, kanina bago ako bumaba, I was gonna make a statement na sasabihin ko, itong si Mr. Consunhi, he's a respectable businessman na pinundan niya yung kanyang negosyo dahil sa hard work, honesty and all. Pero base sa nakikinig ko kanina, lahat ng mga yon nabura. Yung magagandang impression ko about you personally, biglang nabura. That's just my opinion. you don't know when to surrender. Talagang ipupush nyo. And I doubt it na kapag sinasabi nyo nag-MR kayo kahit na hindi na dapat, you will come up with many excuses para ma-stretch talaga to hanggang sa mangkamatay na siguro. Pardon for the word. Yung mga complainant. That's what you're trying to do. Because you have all the resources na para pahabain to while these complainants doesn't. Now, balik tayo. November, last year, nag-file kayo ng MR. At sumagot ang Supreme Court doon sa MR na pinal nyo. Attorney Agnes Maranan or sino gusto magsalita? Would you like to comment doon sa sinasabi nitong si Attorney Lazaro? Sorry, I call you Lazaro kasi nalala ko, siya yung kayang magbuhay ng patay. Did you know, before I'll let you talk, Attorney Agnes Maranan, alam niyo ho ba, Mr. Consunhi, na itong abogado niyo na memeke, and yet, andito pa rin siya, pinapayagan niyo siya? I was expecting that he will no longer be here after na malaman ninyo na gumagawa siya ng hindi tama na nakakasira po sa imahe ninyong company. Kaya pagdating ko rito, nagulat ako, andito pa rin siya. Kasi if I were you in your situation at meron akong isang staff na gumawa ng kalokohan, sisibaking ko na. Kaya sabi ko, gagawa sana ko na napakagandang statement na pupurihin ka. At yung nakikita ko ngayon, yung mga narinig ko, binabawi ko na yung mga gandang impression ko towards you personally. I'm sorry, Mr. Consunhi. Babalik lang ako doon sa aking katanungan kay Attorney Agnes Maranan kasi nasabi nga niya na meron ng final and executory decision sa Supreme Court doon sa isang kaso.
Yes, sir.
And then you cannot file a second MR to another MR.
Yes, sir.
MR. At nagpupumilit pa rin talaga itong DMCI. Meron na akong briefly na magkikwento, Mr. Chair. Sa programa ko po sa Wanted sa radyo for the past 20 years, ang dami ko na pong natatanggap na reklamo sa mga maliliit nating manggagawa na sila ay inapi ng kanilang mga amo. So they went to NLRC. After so many years of waiting, na panalunan nila yung kaso, and then pupuntahan yung company, it's either nagsara na o dili kaya nalipat yung pangalan sa ibang may-ari or inilalaban sa korte, which ito nangyari ngayon. Patagalan na lang, pati bayan. Hindi ko na mabilang yung mga lumapit sa akin na nang kamatay na, pati pa yung kanilang mga anak, patay na. Inabutan ng 15, 20, 30 years pa. Hindi pa na-resolve yung kaso. Dahil nga, yung kumpanya, maraming resources, maraming pera, pwedeng magtiis, patagalan. Paano yung mga magagawa natin? Yung iba, pumupunta lang abroad. Kaysa mag-antay, mag-OFW na lang, ligtas na yung company Mantarambo. Yung iba, uwi na lang probinsya, kaysa lang pabalik-balik, sa pamasahe. Nagsasawa. And this is what's happening right now sa DMCI. Meron na desisyon yung Korte Suprema at lalabanan pa rin yung desisyon na yun. Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, Mr. Chair, meron na palang decision yung Supreme Court, sinang-ayunan yung sinabi ng NLRC from the beginning na i-cancel yung title and the Supreme Court did agree. Tama, Attorney Maranan?
Yes. Yes,
Based
sir.
on that, their decision here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So therefore, kayo po, diyan sa LRA, Register of Deeds, kayo, dapat gumawa kayo ng aksyon. Maliban na lang kung kayo po'y nabayaran. Attorney Maranan?
Thank you, sir. Sir, as Attorney Garcia said, even assuming if there is no TRO...
Excuse me, Mr. Consunhi, please, huwag kayong matulog dito. Please, wala kami binibaby dito. Hindi porket bilyonaryo ka, tutulugan mo kami. Don't do that. Pambabastos siya.
Hindi pa ako natutulog.
No, nakita kita, tutulog kayo. Huwag ka. Meron dito mga napin-empleyado na napakatagal na. Tapos ngayon tutulugan mo para kayong naging sarcastic dito. Wag, bastusan yan. Wag mo kami bastusin dito. You don't have the right. Kahit na bilyonaryo ka, hindi ka exempted. Okay? Magpakatino ka. Gumising ka, dilat mo mata mo. Nung kayo po ay nagbebenta ng mga unit na yon sa mga kliyente ninyo, did you inform them na itong binibenta namin mga unit, may kaso ito ngayon sa korte? Did you do that? Naging honest ba kayo doon sa inyong mga kliyente?
I'm not aware of the details at the time, sir.
No, ikaw ang may-ari. Dapat, aware ka na merong kaso to sa korte at nagbebenta ka, sana man lang, you have the decency sandali lang, to tell your client na, oy, mga client, itong mga binibenta naming unit, may kaso sa korte to then let your client decide whether to pursue in still buying the unit or, may kaso pala sa korte yan, ayoko na.
I was not aware of the situation.
Okay, you're not aware, but your people who were aware because probably hindi ka sinabihan. So dapat, yung mandaging polisiya ninyo, maging honest sa inyong mga kliyente. Sinabi nyo sana, sa bawat kliyente na binentahan ninyo, may kaso ito. Itong binibili mong unit, may kaso sa korte na baka mababawi ito sa iyo. Baka mapurnada to. Would you still go ahead and buy it? Pag sinabi ng kliyente, bahala na. Okay, kasi mahal na mahal ko kayo sa DMCI. Napakagaling nyo. Bibilin ko pa rin yan kahit na may kaso. Then so be it. Or the client will say, hindi ko na bibilin pala yan. May kaso yan. Ganon dapat ang ginawa nyo. Naging dishonest kayo. May tinago kayo sa kliyente ninyo. Ngayon, pwede kayo demanda ng kliyente ninyo. Maabala sila. Malaking abala sa mga kliyente nyo ito.
Mr. Consonghi,
Yes, sir.
talagang wala ba kayo alam this mangyayari sa kumpanya ninyo? You said earlier you're the chairman and you're not privy to what is happening dito sa kaso nyo, or you have any background of kung ano nangyayari, what is happening in...
I am aware of the facts now.
Only now?
After I arrived from my vacation.
So before you went into vacation, you did not know anything about there is a disputed property?
As far as I know, the board was not flagged that there was something amiss.
You did not even mind to ask?
Hindi ho, ano yan hindi ho board issue yan
Sir?
Yes, Attorney Morana.
Sir, DMCI, I think Attorney Gascon mentioned earlier that they had settled with the employees. The settlement was done in September of 2023. Your Honor, since that was a settlement, it could not have been done without a board resolution authorizing and approving that settlement. So the board, at least at the time they issued this board resolution, obviously met and as a body approved the compromise agreement. So, sir, they would have known. They would have known, sir, because the board met. At least on paper, that is what it says. The board met when they approved the compromise agreement.
That was not, Mr. Honorable Sir, that was not a board matter. Settlement did not pass through the board. Thank you.
The settlement did not pass through the board.
No, sir.
What is your procedure? What is your procedure in DMCI? Bakit hindi dumadaan sa board?
Hindi ko dumaan sa amin. I was only aware of that when I arrived.
Then we appreciate that confirmation by Attorney Consungi that the board did not approve the compromise agreement. That for us is very informative because it means there was no compromise agreement to begin with because that requires board action.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I disagree with even though that as you have said that it's not the board, but the board can ratify it, Your Honor.
No.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I respect the position of Attorney Maranan, but even if the board did not ratify it during that time, there is no board during that time, but the board can ratify it, Your Honor.
So it would be, in Your Honor, that the fact that it's being ratified implies that at the time it was issued, it was not, there was no board action on that, as Mr. Consungi said. No? And this is the very same compromise agreements that you have been bandying about, saying that ito yung basis namin to say we have rights to that property. Yung pala, wala, because there has been no ratification.
I respect your position, Attorney Maranan, but still that document, it's an agreement between the workers and the the company. But I understand, I respect your position, but of course, as also a lawyer, we have also our position, Your Honor.
Umani naman ito ng iba't ibang reaksyon mula sa ating mga netizens. Ayon kay Alfred Torres, good job Idol Rafi, walang takot sa mga delaying tactics ng DMCI. Pahayag naman ni Marco Verrell, kalokohan yan na hindi niya alam ang nangyayari. Hindi niya mararating ang katayuan na yan kung sa maliit na bagay hindi niya malaman. At ito naman ang saloobin mula sa ating kababayan na si Manuel Lizardo, bakit naging abogado pa yan si Lazaro, bumubuhay ng patay yan. Mga kababayan, feel free to comment below para maglabas ng saloobin sa balitang ito.